Hi friends, Kelly here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new around here, welcome. My name is Kelly, and this is a space where I do some paper crafting, and a little of this and a little of that. Currently, right now, I'm working on a junk journal folio, is what I've decided we're calling this, and I am calling this project Case Closed because it has a crime-based theme. So, I'm really excited about this project, and I want to thank all of you who have sent me messages or commented on my videos. There's only been a few so far, but thank you for just encouraging me to continue. I'm super excited about this, and it sounds like a few of you are too. So hopefully you're doing something equally as fun and adventurous and pushing yourself and trying something new. So, and it does not have to be crime theme. Make it anything you want. In fact, I am thinking already of another project very similar to this and going back to the loveliness of mushrooms and bugs and birds and butterflies and botanicals and all that stuff. So this has been super fun. Okay, what are we doing today? Well, I have it spread open here because I want to work on this page here. So if I do my constant flippy floppy, once this is constructed, this flippy floppy thing will resolve, but for now, cover this. Again, we'll have that flip up thing. I've just taken it out. I'm not going to work on that till towards the end. This will be attached, yada, yada, yada. Open it up, and this is kind of what you'll see. Or I suppose it could end up being opened and you see this, whatever. Doesn't really matter how you open it up, but for right now, this is what I want to work on. So I'm going to go ahead and take this part out. I do like that that's removable right now, so I am thinking, I gotta find a spot to put this, that I am not going to adhere and construct this for as long as possible. I'm gonna have to at some point because I'm gonna have to address the back of this and the pocket thing and all that, but for now, it is kind of nice to have it as two pieces. Okay, this page here, I wrote something on the very top. It might be hard to see on camera, but it says pocket with an arrow this way and an arrow this way. So if you'll recall to, I believe, my last installment in this project, I was working on the pocket page. In fact, I guess I'm gonna have to bring this back in, aren't I? Because it's not in this part. Okay, we'll pull this piece back here. So I've got a pocket on this side, and then I have these two pockets here. And originally I had planned to do 3 pockets, stacked pockets, but I ended up changing my mind and doing this. But now I want to go back to that idea. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm really anxious to get started on some of the little ephemera pieces that are going to get in here, but I feel like if I don't get more of these base pages done, I am going to start getting in the weeds of the little ephemera pieces that are going to go in, and then it's going to be really hard for me to come back and focus on getting this base piece done. So that's why I'm going to try to keep pushing through on that. Okay, so I already have started thinking about this so that you guys don't have to endure the indecision that I often go through. So I have a big pile of printables, like a big pile. And I have some new ones I've added to it in addition. So here's what I've already pulled out. I ended up getting some stuff from Viva Vintage, and I have a feeling I'm going to gravitate towards Viva Vintage printables a lot just because they are just so grungy and beautiful and the really warm, rich colors, and I feel like it lends itself really well to my vision for this project, so it's easy to incorporate. So that's what I have here. This is just... I've kind of lost track of which is which, but just go, Viva Vintage is going to be linked to this video. Go check out all of the yummy goodies you can find. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. This page, I'm already seeing a problem, but I'm gonna try to figure out how to work through that. And I'm already seeing a solution. Okay, let's get there, right? This is going to be a back piece, but again, I do want to do another side loading pocket. But it doesn't go all the way down, just because this was a piece that wasn't designed for this purpose and this size of a page. So I'm thinking I'll just kind of push it this way and this way to create a little bit of a border, and then that way I'll do the same at the bottom. And I'm thinking this is just not going to be a pocket that goes all the way to the bottom. In fact, it might be a pocket that only goes about halfway with something that slides in and out. That's how I think I might solve that full pocket. I don't know. We'll get there. Then on top of that will be a couple more pockets. So here is, let me see if I can pull, I think this is all of it. This is a kit, and I have some duplicates because for whatever reason, my printer decided it needed to just keep printing, which was very aggravating. So I have some extras, which is nothing wrong with that. This, I believe, is called Vintage Folder number 4. I just printed it, so that should be pretty fresh in my mind. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's one of the folders. It's very cool. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about using part of this on the bottom. Let's take this out. Cut it down a little bit and using that as part of the bottom. Then there'll be another pocket, and then this will be the background for the third pocket. So here are the pages that I got printed. In fact, could I use this one? No, I really want to use this. Okay, so this will have to live for another day. Okay, so it's got the folder piece, back and forth, back and forth. Some really great embellishment pieces. I wonder if there's anything on here I might want to use. Ooh, urgent, that's a good one. Well, it doesn't matter. So I have 2 pages of that, so great printable. I mean, there's a lot you can get out of this. This is really cool. I'm really excited about that. Then you have this page here, and this might not be printed exactly to the size that it was intended for. I do believe it was designed to print on A4, which is, if I'm understanding correctly, slightly bigger than letter size. Well, I print on letter size, so this is what I end up with, but I don't really care. It's great. The size does not matter. So you have these little pockets and some slides and little labels and all that stuff. So again, I have 2. Then there's some tags. I also thought this piece here could potentially work. I'll show you in a second. Oh, and then there's some great background papers. There's this one, and I think there's one more, but maybe that didn't print. Oh, it didn't print. Well, it's supposed to be this color. So this color here. Yeah, that's where I think my printer stopped cooperating. That's a bummer. Well, doesn't really matter. This is the piece I really wanted. Not for this page, but if you'll recall, my last video, I'd cut one of these apart real quick to kind of tuck it in a pocket. And I had said, oh, I'll have to go back and look and see if there is a piece that you could print for the other side. So it would be like a little, you know, whatever, ID card wallet thing. Well, there was not. But fear not, I have this. It's not exactly the same, but I don't really care. I'm probably going to just use something like this to make the background for one of these. So whether that's going to be this exact one and I'll cut it off and back it, or if I reprint this with this on the back. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. But I was very excited to realize I had that background paper, but I don't need that today. Okay, so this piece here, I was thinking also could be some part of the pocket. But I would have to make it a skinny pocket because of the notches here for the tag, or put the pocket above it. So I might have to get rid of this, but not that. Maybe. I don't know. You know what? I'm going to cut it apart and I'm going to check it out and play with it because this could work. Let's see here. I'll get this cut out so that I can play with it. Why not? So let's see. Then I have all of these. Aren't these great? I love it. I love it. I love it. So tell you a little bit about what's going on right now. It's actually March. I know some of my videos recently I've been like, oh, it's Christmas. Or it's January, or it's February. I don't really know when it is. So you'll have to forgive me for the random videos being posted and the dates not quite lining up with when they're actually posted. Over time, doesn't really matter because eventually, once they've been out there for a while, anybody that comes to watch this, like perhaps you, it's not even near that time of year anyway. So it's, in the grand scheme of things, doesn't matter. However, it currently, I do like telling you guys what it is, what the date is. It is March 3rd. I don't know why I had to look at that. I knew what day it was. I know I'm not using this as a tag, but it just will be easier for me, my brain to process it if it has these off. So it's March 3rd. It's not yet technically spring in Minnesota, and it is currently 69 degrees. 69 degrees. I didn't even realize it was that warm. Why am I inside crafting? My family just left for a bike ride, and I'm sitting here crafting. What is wrong with me? I should be outside. Now I feel terrible. Well, I'm going to keep carrying on because they are gone and it is quiet. So, yeah, it's just crazy how warm it is, and it's lovely, and it's alarming. So yeah, it's been a really crazy winter here, and we are getting ready to go on a family vacation to Florida in a few weeks, and we usually don't do spring break vacations. However, we are doing one this year with our entire family, and I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. I'm super excited, but I'm also kind of thinking, I mean, it's not like we really need to get away from this terrible winter, which is kind of why people, I think in the Midwest, especially in Minnesota and, you know, upper Midwest, that's kind of why we look forward to spring break for the people that do travel, is because we're tired of winter. We want to get out of here. Yeah, this year I don't know, not terribly feeling that, like, not that big of a deal. Not really trying to escape 70 degrees in March in Minnesota. So, okay. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. This will be this. I am thinking this might work. Okay, this. Then this is on the bottom. Once this is lined up, somehow I'll have to trim this down. And then this is a pocket. And now I have pockets. Now, where is it? The other one I did, I added gussets to give it some more, you know, space. I don't think I need to do that on every pocket. I mean, this whole thing is basically going to be pocket upon pocket. So if I have so many pockets that are like really fillable, this thing is going to be like bursting at seams. So I kind of want to limit myself on what I put in some of these pockets. And the best way I can think to do that is to not give myself room to put too much in. So that's kind of what I'm thinking here. Okay, so that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. I'll tidy it up a little bit. But do you see what I mean about how this tag could work? Because this notch is interesting. It's just like a really interesting notch. In fact, I have an idea for some of the ephemera pieces that are going in to do a notch card. I saw Nat Williams when I was looking at her postal folio thing she did for Tracy Fox. She had put she was like kind of just walking through it, and one of the things she had stuck in there was probably some really cool vintage cards she'd gotten. They were different colors, and they had like a little window. I'm like visualizing here. It had like a little window with like a little film negative or something in it, and it totally sparked an idea for me. So, but it had a notched corner like this. It looked pretty much like this shape, and I just really liked that. So I'm already thinking of carrying that into some other portion. So this is working out really, really well. Ah, yeah, I like this. Okay, so now this is, let's tidy these up and see where we're at. Okay, so we got to do some trimming because this is just a smidge too long, and I'm going to trim it off on this side. Really technical here. I'm going to eyeball it, and I'm going to do that. Okay. And then this piece here, I'm going to push it this direction. Yeah, I want to get rid of this section and leave this tag here. So again, super technical here. Don't need that. Get that out of the way. Gonna line it up. This bottom edge is not straight at all. What happened here? And then neither is the top. Oh, okay. Well, it doesn't really matter. All right. Let's just go ahead and trim it off straight-ish. Okay, keeping that. It's good. Good scrap. Okay. So I have to do some inking around the base part here and all of these pieces. The other thing I saw that looked so cool that I want to do is when I was looking at the Etsy listing for this vintage folder, the way it was folded, it was like a shadow, or I don't know what happened, but I was so confused because it looked like there was a notch, like a tab notch kind of into it, but it was actually the other piece folded. Wait, where is it? It was this folded down, but it looked like it was notched out. And I thought, well, that's genius. I love that. So I'm going to find my tab punch here. Okay, so I have my tab punch, and I'm thinking of just doing it right there. And then, oops. Well, that's fixable. Let's just clean that up there and there. So then you'll see, yes, perfect. Interesting, an A. Weird. What is, oh, the numbers would be upside down. I don't want that. Okay, so it'll go just like that. Like that. Interesting. I wonder if maybe I should have made it a little higher. It doesn't matter. It's done. What's done is done. But now I have that piece. So, oh, wait a second. Probably not even in frame. When I lowered this down, I kind of like that. How do I want, okay, this was the problem I had last time. If I want to make this a deep pocket, right, behind here, then it almost has to go down to the bottom here, because if I put something in it and it has any way it could catch and pull back up, that is just not going to work. So it almost has to be a shallow pocket, and then this is a shallow, well, not shallow, but shallower than all the way. But now, okay, here's what happened last time. I wanted to do a side pocket, but now I'm thinking I want to do a top loading pocket. Do I really? Because then I could just bring this all down and not worry about the bottom edge. So what happens when you're working with scraps? So, which is a good thing, but also a challenging thing. Okay, so if this is up here, let's put it the way my original thought process was. Come on, fingers, let's cooperate, please. There we go. Okay, that, and then give me something to side load in. Anything, come on. Oh, I had to cut all my fingernails down today. My poor fingers. Okay, then it goes in the side. Versus, okay, so we put something in the side pocket. Probably be helpful if I knew what's going in some of these pockets. Oh, I love that. Okay, or, oh, come back. Just like that at the bottom. And then I've got, oh, I do want to do a top. Yeah, I do. Yep, I'm doing a top pocket. Okay, so what that means then, oh, this out of the way. These are going to be my base pocket pieces. I have some writing here I need to get rid of. So let me find, here it is, my eraser. Weird. The sun is kind of out, but kind of not. Very odd. Okay, so get rid of that. These pink erasers are definitely the best eraser, in my opinion. Without fail, every time. Works like a charm. Okay, let's address the folder here. Grab a scrap paper. Where is... oh, here we go. Nice big one. All right. What am I doing? What am I doing? What did I do on the other one? Did I do anything? Where is it? I know I used scorched timber, and that's kind of all I did. Did some stamping and scorched timber and some, looks like oxide scorched timber splattering. But I didn't do much of anything else. Yeah? Did I do gussets on this? Oh, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. I remember now. Okay. Then, this chair is squeaky. It's driving me nuts. I don't remember it being this squeaky. So my apologies. I'm going to have to figure that out. I don't think that this tea dye does much on this. That's why I'm kind of thinking it doesn't really hurt to try it out. Yeah. It doesn't really do anything. Okay, so that is ineffective. But scorched timber and some scorched timber. That does stuff. I don't need you. What am I doing? I don't have a label for this yet. Okay. And let's see. Do I have a dauber for scorched timber? I don't think I do. I have a black espresso. Wait, what's no? No, I don't. I must have just used this. It's kind of got a green tone to it. That must be it. Well, that's what I'm using. Okay. So I actually don't need this right now. I'm not rounding. Wait, am I rounding corners? I've forgotten what I did here. Oh, I did round the top corners and the bottom on that one. I'm not gonna on this one. I am gonna be okay with sometimes the corners are rounded and sometimes they are not. So I'm gonna go ahead and ink all around this. I'm gonna do the back side too, just so it's consistent for this page, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have that down. My splatter stamp is here somewhere. Let's get that out. Actually, I'm gonna use this bigger one. Why not? Let's do that. So now I do need my piece of paper to cover it. Running out of room. Oh, it's so nice to craft with all this natural daylight. Oh, I love it. Okay. Oops, something just fell. I don't know what that was though. Oh, cool. I don't know why I'm so impressed every time. Okay, I don't have a wet chamois. I'm too lazy to get up and get it. So I am on borrowed time here. My family will be back and we have to go to a birthday party. Have to. We get to. That's what I meant to say. Okay. And, you know, I cannot remember now if... I'm going to have to keep going back to this piece. I did this a while ago. If the... Yeah, you can barely see the wild honey. But I'm wondering how wild honey in oxide will look. Ooh, looks really yellow. Don't like that. Okay, not oxide. Let's not do that again. Ugh. Not a fan of that. Let's go with the ink. Yeah? Okay. Clean that off a little. Try that again. Let's do it with... Oh yeah, you can see it a little bit. I don't know. I don't think any of this is going to show, but why not? Let's try to get it right there. Oh, that's cool. This stamp, this is like my favorite thing. Just sit and splatter things for days. Okay. I don't know if I need, I kind of want to do like a stamp off the edge. Let's see, what do I have? How about, let's go here. Oh, where did that stamp go? I was playing around. Oh, I already lost it again? You gotta be kidding. Oh, here it is. I was stamping some fun test stuff, and when I went to put it away, this was missing, and Lily found it for me earlier today, which, oh, so relieved. I was so bummed. Oh, I'll show you what I was making. I was playing with this. I don't know where it is. Let's see. I got a new, well, it's not new. I've had it for a while, but I got the time finally to play with this. This is, got it on Amazon. It's that Glow Bland, which I'm still convinced it might be stealing. No, I don't want to use that word. Hijacking. I like that word better. Other people's designs, potentially. I'm not entirely sure, because then I saw this idea from, who is it? Oh, it's going to bug me. Who is it? I think she's Dutch. It's not coming to me. I'll link her below. I'll link this video. This is totally irrelevant to this project, but since I'm bringing it up. Why can I not think of something glass? Oh, come on. She is Elizabeth Crafts Designs. Oh, it's going to bug me. Okay, it doesn't matter. It does matter. Trust me, it does matter. But it doesn't matter that I can't come up with it right now. I'll link it below. But she did a really cool thing where she did a lot of masking and made this whole stamped postage looking stamp page. And I was like, I have this! So I made this. And it's not perfect. There's some I messed up on this, but the whole process and idea is so awesome. I love it. I really want to do more of this. I really want to like tear them apart and make them into little stamps right now. But the whole video I watched was in Dutch, I believe. So I have no idea what she was talking about. But I got the gist. And I just fast forwarded the whole video because I couldn't understand her anyway. And watched it double speed. And so I got the point across and I made this and I had a total blast with it. Why was I even talking about this? I don't even remember what I was. Oh, because of the stamp. I digress. Anyway. Okay. Back to what I'm doing. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I want to put up something here. What am I doing? Oh, let's just do this corresponding order. Oh, an agent. No, let's just do that. And maybe another number. Oh, except for I don't have my stamp chamois wet. Oh, I know how to fix that. I do have some water in here. So, will this work? Let's find out. Oh, yeah, no problem. It's enough water to get it wet enough to clean off a stamp. Easy peasy. That was already to the point where I couldn't really use it anyway. I needed to refill it. Okay. We improvise, right? Stamp block. Where is my... Oh, I know. I put it with a different project currently. I have a nice little square stamp block I prefer, but it is being used. Let's just go with scorched timber. Can't think straight right now. There. Cool. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. Ooh, that's a little too wet. Oh, goodness. Got water going everywhere. Okay. Well, that did what I needed it to. All right. So, let's see. Should I put one other thing? I could do agent, but I also want to do this. I like this number. This is a good number. Okay. And let's do that one there. Yeah, that's cool. Just gives it a little something. Alrighty. Oh, I never put these back in the right way they're supposed to go. Get in there. This birthday party we're headed off to in a little bit is for my daughter, my oldest daughter, Gwen's, one of her closest friends. Is turning 15. 15. And it's so cute. So she has an older brother and a little sister. The little sister is a year older than Lily, a little more than a year older. And my daughter's friend, the birthday girl, her birthday she's just a little bit more than a year older than our oldest. They go to school together, and so we have become friends with the family. And so when she was trying to decide, the birthday girl was trying to decide what she wanted to do for her birthday, she told her mom she would like to just go bowling with the Andersons, with our family. And I thought that was so sweet, and we were so excited. So now we all get to go hang out together and go bowling. So that'll be really, really fun. Okay, so pockets are going to go here. And definitely need to do some inking and definitely need to do some paper destroying. So I'll do that off camera because you guys have seen a lot of that. If you haven't and this is new to you, go check out my junk journal playlist. There's tons of stuff in there where I'm talking about inking and distressing and all that. So I'm going to do that around this whole thing. And then before I adhere anything down, I think I'm going to do a little bit more stamping, maybe here and here. And then maybe I might even make a few things that are going to go in here. Yeah. Okay. Let me get that all done. Okay. I have all of my inking done. I used Vintage Photo, and I did not worry about, let's see, which side did I not worry about? I didn't do the bottom of this side because it's going to be covered. And I did do the edges of the other ones just because they are going to be layered. And if you turn it this way, just in case you could see the edges, I wanted to make sure it just wasn't white. So I didn't spend too much energy inking all of that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down because I don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't think so. Because I'm going to do a little stamping up here. Oh, other thing I thought about is like notching this out. So I have it this way. So let me look at this for a second. We don't need this anymore. Let's get rid of that. Here's my thought. I have this interesting notch here. I have this interesting thing going on over here. I feel like this top is kind of left. It's just straight across as boring and it needs something. So what do I do? Do I notch it out with a round punch because this is round? Do I do another one of these, which I kind of want to do? What to do? I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it the way I should have done it, which is I just want to go to this. So I'm only going that far. So I'm not doing the other part. I'm just doing kind of a notch in. That's what I meant to do down here, but I got a little excited. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So that's that. That one's there. Also, when I glue this down, I'm going to fix that. I did not mean to tear the bottom. It just happened. Okay. So let me get things lined up here. That'll be there. That'll be there. Come on. It's a lot easier when it's all glued down. That'll go there. Why did that end up being higher? Just under there. I wonder if I should stamp something there. Looks a little... I kind of want to put a piece of acetate there now and try something. Let me grab my acetate. Okay. I keep some of this here. I'm just curious. If I used a rub-on, back that was a tiny bit, then did a rub-on here, that could be really, really interesting. And I kind of want to do that. And I'm going to. Okay. This, I do believe, is laminate that I ran through, like a laminating sheet I ran through my laminator, I think. Not really sure. But I am going to do that. Okay, so it doesn't need to be much. Hopefully whatever I stick in this doesn't get stuck, like when it's trying to come in and out. I'm just going to do that. All right, where's my glue? This could be interesting. Let's just go ahead and glue this down. I'm going a little over because I'm going to trim it to be more. Whoop! Oh no, glue. Okay, now that needs to. Oh yeah, look at it oozed out there. I kind of wanted to do that over there too. Come on. I like that when you then ink it a little bit. I don't know. I just think it looks interesting. It tends to work better on like specimen slides, but I still think it's cool. Okay, I need to grab my dauber and just ink that. Yeah, okay. Now this is going to go down here. I definitely could use more stamping here. How about we grab the stamps again and what? Where's my pencil? So I want to go above that. I'm gonna try to erase that. It'll be fine. That's gonna go. Yeah, that'll be seen. Okay, so here. Where's my thing? I need to close the glue up. Oh, hello. That's not cool. What is? All right, I'll have to clean that off. What am I doing here? Okay. I had an idea. It escaped me. What was my idea? I forgot. Oh, this one. I like this one. Black. And let's keep with the scorched timber. I think that's a good color. Shows up nicely. There. I think I'll just keep building down and around. I think it makes more sense to me. Okay, so that. And then this is a good number. Do that one over here. And what else? I think I better check this. See how it's looking. Okay. Oh, that kind of gets covered. That's all right. How about I kind of want a word or something. US serial number 5209. Let's do that. This is a very versatile stamp. I like it. And how about right? Uh-oh. There. Okay. And oh, I know. I have a set that kind of looks like, where is it? Here it is. Let's do, maybe, what does this look like? If we do this, kind of right in the corner. No, I don't like that. Not that. Some scripty bit. Yeah, that'll work. Let's do that one. I want this to have a good impression, so I'm going to use my, I don't know why I had that so far away from me. Doesn't make sense. This is a trick I use with this felt to get a good impression. Is this upside down? Where's the thing? Nope. Yes. Excellent. Okay. Ooh, this is sopping wet. All right. And then let's see, what else do we need? I do enjoy stamping. It's so freeing. Just little this, little that, whatever you feel like. Especially on a project like this. Okay. Something here across the top, and then something that goes down here. I do have one more. Oh wait, that's not the stamp set I was even thinking of when I was saying, oh, I know what stamp I have. This is what I was thinking of. Yeah, this one. It's got like this piece here. Or this piece kind of looks like, oh, that's what I wanted. Or that's what I wanted. I could do, let's take that off for a second. I saw somebody use, oh, you know what? It's probably that video I was talking about where she had like this piece for her stamps. But it was almost like her stamps, I think it's her stamp set, which I thought was genius. So if I finally get around to designing my stamps again and getting them, I'm going to see about including an extra transparent piece like this so you can line things up and check things out, because that is so smart. Especially if it's not a clear stamp, because that is frustrating. Okay, I'm going to use that one. Where's the block? There it is. Ah! That was awkward. I couldn't get my fingers to let it go. Ugh. Was I having a stroke for a second there? What that was. All right, I'm just going to do this whole thing. Okay, got it. It's plenty. And right there. Okay. That filled that out nicely. Oh, and that looks really cool. Okay, I just still need something that's going to go in here. I kind of like how that's going underneath there, so maybe I will do that again, but with what? Oh, how about this little guy? How would that look? Sure. Well, let's do that. I think it goes like, I think it matters. It will be upside down, but I don't care. I want it to go this way. All right, how do we look? Oh, that looks great. Yes, I love it. Needs something right there, doesn't it? It does. One more little thing. I feel like this was the same process I went through on the other pocket page. Oh, and I'm going to use that because that is perfect. Yes, I do believe I went through the same process. Oh, look, I used that. And it's upside down. Going to be a lot of repetitive stamping here, but, you know, I only have what I have to work with, so I'm going to make it work. What did I say was going there? That little round doodad, which is, I think, yes, here. Okay, let's make it up the right way. Yes. Hold, please. Let's get you in there. Not upside down. Sorry, forgive my head. Oh, shoot. And I still messed it up. I wanted it to be over more. Oh, well. 'Tis what it is. I can't do anything about that now. I'm sure the next time I look at this, I won't even notice that. And I won't care. So, let it go. It's fine. All right. Let's see what's going on with my glue here. Weird. Let's glue this down, shall we? All right. Don't need that. Tidy things up and get rid of this. Okay, gluing. Do some gluing. So this is a top pocket? Yes, okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Whoa, got really close to the edge there. Not sure why that happened. Ah! And I do this every time. Can I make it any more awkward? There we go. All right, and then we're gonna put it right down there. Yes. All right, so I just want to dab a little on these frayed pieces on the bottom. I don't need anything extra causing. And you know what? I'm gonna go. Oh no, wait! I'm not. I am so glad I didn't do that. Well, let me just glue that down and ruin this old pocket. Duh. Ooh, that was a close call. All right. Okay, get stuff in there. Yes. All right. That's done. Next is this one. I gotta figure out where it's going. You're gonna go there. And you're gonna go, I'm talking to these pieces of paper like they're not inanimate objects. There. Okay. Now, I do not want to get this out of place, so I'm just gonna wing it here. Run a bead. Right along the bottom here. Clean that off. And along the side. This is probably not the best way to glue this, but it's how I'm doing it because I want it to stay in exactly the right place. All right, that's done. Okay, I have to figure out where I put my rub-ons. And I have glue all over my hands. Where do you suppose I'd put those? Let me see if I can find those real quick. Bingo. Okay, so that will go there. This is, I think, dry enough. Oh yeah. Just trimming it off the top. There we go. Probably not something they had in whatever days this is supposed to, period of time this is supposed to be for, but I don't care. All right. So I'm taking my vintage photo oxide and I'm just inking over that little area where the ink or the glue was. I think that's so cool. I wonder. I'm kinda, yeah. I have another thought. I wonder if, I don't know where it is, but alcohol ink, not that color. If I just dab a tiny dot on there, sorry for all the, let's see, oh, those are foundry wax. Where is my alcohol ink? Ah! Things going everywhere. I know I have more than that. Ah, here we go. Wait, are these? Yes. I have teakwood, ginger, and oregano. I thought I had a mushroom one or something. I don't know. What happens? I've never opened these. So let's do it now on this crazy project. Why not? Okay, how about we grab a piece of scratch paper. Ooh. What are we doing here? Yeah, okay. Ah! I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Please don't stain my desk. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Okay. Magic eraser. Greatest thing ever. Every crafter must have it. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, what I wanted to do is that. That is so cool. Why have I not played with these? Why have I not done that? Oh my gosh, that was so cool. Okay, I better put those away or I will be doing this all day long. I'm kind of like in awe right now of alcohol ink. I've never played with it before. I have it. Oh, that is so cool. Ooh, and then a rub-on. Oh, I hope the rub-on will actually stick. Oh, I didn't think about that. Maybe it was good that I did the rub-on after. Maybe? Okay. Well, let's just put something on there, huh? Oh, I feel like that really gave me some ideas. I cannot wait to play with those. I don't know when I'll do it, but I do have a whole week off coming up. It's not next week, the following week. The school that I'm at and my daughter's school, we are on our spring break and we will be home. And then the following week, we will be going to Florida for our vacation. So I'm missing a week of work and my kids are missing a week of school. Oh, boo. Did I use... Okay, I got to make sure I don't use the same thing. So, yeah, we have a whole week off. So we are going to do some spring cleaning, some reorganizing, and then some playtime. So the girls and I have dedicated at least one day to just nothing. We're just going to do absolutely nothing. I'm going to craft. Lily will probably craft too. I don't know what Gwen's going to do, but we're not making any plans. Okay. I'm really struggling with what I want to put on there. I think I want to do that. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Okay, so now I just got to get to it. What I don't want to do is cut out... Well, oh, crap. Crud. Sorry. I was going to try to get in there and cut it out so then the rest of it could stay on the backing or the backing could stay there so it would be intact. I don't think that's going to work, so I'm just going to cut it apart because I don't want to ruin a whole sheet of these, which is very likely if I try to do it that way. So cutting it apart is what I'm going to do. This is going to go here. Take that off. And I'm going to put it right there. Okay, where's that doodad I've been using? I had at one point, grab my tools. I had a contraption. Oh, it's this. I knew I still had it. I used to do a lot of rub-ons. I'd kind of forgotten about it, but I used to do them a lot more back in the days. And I bought this tool by Basic Gray. They probably don't even exist anymore, but it's got like a little kind of nubby on that's got a little, it's like a ball thing, but it was meant for rub-ons. Yeah. So you just do that, and then you get them on there. Maybe. And then it had this piece so like you could get bigger ones on. There we go. Or you just use that side. It's super efficient. Done. All right. Oh. I can't get it off. Okay. Done with that. Get this out of the way. And a third pocket. Okay. Get this glued down. Do some stamping here. Maybe some stamping here and some stamping there. I probably should have done that stamping before I put the pocket on. It is what it is. This has nothing to do with crime. None of this does. This could be anything. So, even though I have this very specific theme I'm doing of crime, I had a very funny conversation this morning with a friend at church about that, by the way. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't even have to have really a theme. It can just be a grungy or a beautiful, whatever your thing is, it can just be. Just make a folio with your favorites. Make it really pretty and floral and clean, not grungy. The point isn't really to make it grungy and inky and all the things. The point is to just make something fun that collects other fun things you make. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I was talking to my friend Renee at church this morning, and she said she had caught a little bit of one of my videos with this folio. And I said, yeah, this crime thing, I wasn't really anticipating it to go the route it's going. I was kind of thinking like a fun detective or investigator, and then I end up with, you know, this kind of stuff. So, but I'm going forward because I spent a lot of money on these printables and I want to use them and they're fun and I love it. Okay, so that one fit in there. Actually, this is too wide. Okay, here's what I was thinking is going to go in here. I'm going to do a little more stamping, but I wanted to give you something to see where this is going. So let me grab a project I just worked on. In fact, I have two of them on my desk. Okay, this is the pocket. Here are a couple projects I just recently worked on. I've got stuff everywhere. This is where I'm kind of thinking this is going to go. So this is a little, I don't know what this is called. It's one of these doohickeys, the like accordion fold thing. I made another one for Janie's journal. Let me grab that real quick. So this is my second one. I started this actually last fall, and the theme of it was supposed to be like a food critic, and then I was stumped. But I was still pretty new in this, and I was really stuck on like really literal things. I've gotten over that, and so I actually finished this when I was on my little crafty retreat not that long ago. Okay, here's another one of those. So it actually folds out like that, right? Oop. And it's in my Janie journal. Okay. So this one, again, it folds this way, or you flip it and it goes this way. It's like a flippy floppy thing. So it has, I might as well just show you this whole project real quick. I was going to do this in a project share, but why not? We're here. Let's do it. So I just was really playing around with all kinds of stuff. So I made this little tri-fold pocket fold out thingy with some vellum, holding some little tickets and tabs. And you might see this again. I might do this as in its own project share with a few other things. For those who just like to see those kinds of things. So you might see this again. And then I'll go in probably more detail on what it is. But you get the point. It's got all of these cool little features. This is what I was thinking about. I put these cards in the top, and they just slide in and out. This one has a little tuck spot. This one has a a pocket. Imagine that, a pocket. But if I could get these to work, I was thinking, that a couple of these would, or one, would slide in there. And then, imagine it's a little bit wider, and then it's got, some detective-y thingies on it. Okay, so then that would come out. All right, so let me set these aside. Where does this go? This goes over here. So there's one thing. Tuck that away. I also have this project. This I was inspired by Margaret. It was something she did around Halloween. You'll see here in a second. It's very similar in construction, I believe. I was just playing around. I had this kit that I bought, or these digitals I bought from, can't think who it is now. I'll find it and link it. That Very Pair, maybe? Very Pair. Still don't know how to say that. Anyway, it is this whole thing that folds out, and it's got pockets, tuck spots, things like that. Okay, so what I have in this is I have these little pieces here. This one is kind of like a marine fish village kind of thing, themed. I love themes, botany, bugs, whatever. So I just did some stamping here on this. Is this a piece that was in that? What's going on? No, that's washi tape. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize it's washi tape I put on there. I thought that was legit part of that printable. Okie dokie. So yeah, some stamping, some fish stuff. This little piece here. You flip it open. I put a little piece there. It could have a dangle. You open it up. It's just a lot of stamping, fish. But then it's got cards like this. Like I made this little what's this called? Specimen slide thing. This is just a card that was in the printable that I did a little stamping on, a little splattering, a little washi tape, cut it out, and then I attached this little photo, back that with another little, you know, it's like a field note journal entry thing. Yeah. Paper clip that on, tuck it in. And then there's these pieces here. So again, here is, I just did a label with it slides, this slides, and it's got things, ooh, I don't know what that is. Well, not gonna worry about it. On the front, on the back, things like that. This one's just front and back, a little bit of splatter stamping, and same thing here. I just cut it apart, stuck it in here to fit. Okay, then that same idea with just cards and bits and pieces, you know, and then there's a pocket on the back. Same thing, just a couple of cards, blank label, map, whatever. This same idea with this kind of ephemera can go in. See? Ta-da! Well, that's a little too big. But it would fit here. Maybe make it a smaller piece, you know? And then you've got maybe a piece sticking out here. Love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Put this in here. Oh, isn't that cool? Okay. I love it. So these are the kinds of things I will be making at some point for this project. But now I can see the vision of what's going to go in here. All right. Sounds like my family's back, so I'm running out of time. And, oh, yeah, we got to get going soon. Okay. So I have changed my mind. I am not going to do the stamping on this. I'm going to save that depending on what's going in these pockets. I think I'm going to wait on that. So today, friends, it was just this page, these pockets. I feel like that was a pretty good accomplishment. Let's see, I still have this to glue down to make a pocket. I'm going to get maybe not a pocket on this side. Maybe a tuck spot of something. Maybe a big tag goes in it. I don't know. But I love this. I love how this turned out. This is such a fun, happy surprise. I love that. This worked out great. So, and I almost want to do another piece of acetate here. Oh gosh, I really kind of do. We went across with another little bit. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. Okay, I'll probably do that off camera at some point. Maybe when I just need to sit down and do a 5-minute spurt. But at some point you might see that. I'm going to do the same thing though. I'm going to use alcohol ink and I'm going to glue it. That'll be a little trickier since I already have this pocket in place. And I'll use a rub-on. So not rocket science. You saw it once. You won't need to see it again. All right, friends. So that's all for today. I will be back again soon, I'm sure, with another installment in Case Closed. In the meantime, you might see some other projects popping up. Like I said, I've got a lot of footage that I filmed. I just hadn't had time to edit, and now I'm editing it, so I'm sharing it. So with that, go check out the other videos on this if you haven't already. The playlist is linked below, and I will see you next time. Bye, friends.